Hold on to your seats because today's hottest images are about to blow your mind. Picture this. A Russian infantry vehicle loaded with soldiers rumbles across a rugged battlefield. Everything seems under control until they spot it. Buzzing right overhead is a Ukrainian FPV drone. The driver slams on the brakes and you can almost feel the panic starting. Without wasting a second, the soldiers open the doors, jump out, and scramble for their lives. But here's where it gets wild. That little FPV drone is nowhere to be seen. As soon as the soldiers get out of the vehicle, they lock onto their prey. The now abandoned equipment doesn't stand a chance. Boom! The drone hits the vehicle with a direct hit. Smoke billows into the sky and metal shards fly everywhere. The military vehicle is suddenly fried, a smoking wreck on the battlefield. How crazy is this? Speed, precision, unreal. You have to ask yourself, how are these drones flipping the script in this war? The soldiers escaped, but for how long? Stay with me, because this jaw-dropping moment is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's dive into what it all means. Okay, you've got to check this out. These clips are unreal. We're diving right into a live operation, watching it play out step by step like we're there. Imagine a lone Russian soldier trudging through this rough, war-torn terrain, probably thinking he's got it all under control. But then, out of nowhere, here come the Ukrainian troops. Their vehicle screeches up, and before you can blink, they're piling out, moving fast with one goal. Take this guy alive. The Russian soldier spots them and, whoa, he doesn't even hesitate. He drops to the ground like his life depends on it, hands up, totally caught off guard. Now here's where it gets intense. The Ukrainians swarm in, all business, and slap handcuffs on him quicker than you can say surrender. We'd be thrilled if you'd support us a little by liking the video and dropping a comment. Hold up, because what you're about to see is absolutely wild. We're talking about $1 million investment, some serious Russian-made combat vehicle, rolling through the battlefield like it owns the place. But then, out of nowhere, this tiny $100 FPV drone swoops in, loaded with ammo and ready to make a statement. Can you guess what happens next? This little guy isn't just a toy, it's a game changer. With one swift move, it slams into that beast of a vehicle, and kaboom! The whole thing erupts into a fireball. Flames everywhere, smoke pouring out. It's like something straight out of an action blockbuster. How does a cheap drone take down $1 million machine? That's the crazy part I can't get over. The Russians probably thought they were untouchable, but this footage proves otherwise. It's insane to think how fast tech like this is flipping the script in modern warfare. Want to know what this means for the battlefield? Hang tight, because this is just the beginning of the story. We'd be thrilled if you'd support us a little by liking the video and dropping a comment. June 28, 2025. Some lessons the enemy refuses to learn. They return to the same spot again and again, and every time Ukraine is there, watching. This time it's a broken bridge, part trap, part wreck. Russian soldiers move in cautiously, unsure whether to cross or retreat. Then, the first strike. No warnings, no sound, just stillness. Then bodies hit the ground. Drones circle overhead as the scene unfolds. Another angle shows soldiers dropping, their gear scattered across broken concrete. But they keep coming, one by one, stepping into a kill zone they don't even realize exists. A sudden explosion rips through the structure. Shrapnel flies. Smoke rises. What was once a crossing becomes a grave. Through thermal view, shapes no longer move. One soldier tries to crawl, but twisted steel holds him down. The drone locks on. A message appears. Land now. Seconds later, impact. There's no movement left. No return fire. Just silence. But Ukraine isn't done. More enemies are spotted fleeing. Some run, some fall. One drops and doesn't get up. The drone returns to what's left of the bridge. Shattered concrete, twisted metal. Bodies lie still, missions abandoned. This wasn't a fight. It was bait. And they walked right into it, again. June 27, 2025. In the skies over the front, Ukraine's 3rd Separate Assault Brigade unleashes a precision storm. Enemy infantry is the first to be spotted, exposed in the open. One sudden strike, and they're gone. A second group appears under thermal vision. Another blast, another clean kill. Then something rare, a ZSU-23-4 Shilka air defense system. Built to destroy drones, destroyed by one. A Russian Ural truck speeds through a settlement road. It's hit once, then again. The wreckage is later confirmed. Next, a BMP fighting vehicle glows in thermal view. Seconds later, it's torn apart in a blast. Enemy positions follow. Fortified trenches and dugouts are hit with repeated strikes. Mortars, infantry, sappers, no one escapes. Even a Buhanka van caught mid-move is wiped out instantly. In the woods, hidden shelters and equipment are revealed and destroyed. Another Buhanka, a tank husk, proof of earlier kills. And finally, a dugout packed with infantry. One last strike, a bright flash, silence. The mission is precise and absolutely devastating. June 29th, 2025. Magyar's birds are once again on the hunt. Their drone returns to the scene of a past clash, scanning the ground, searching for signs of movement. And there it is, movement on the drone feed. A single figure stirs near the edge of a trench. At first, it's hard to tell, but as the drone zooms in, the image becomes clearer. A Russian soldier, alone, digging into the earth with a shovel, trying to deepen a position. Maybe it's for cover. Maybe he thinks no one's watching, but someone is, and trouble is already heading his way. The drone changes course, flying lower, slower, tighter. It circles the position, checking for signs. And yes, there's no doubt now. It's a Russian soldier, trying to dig in, lie low, and wait for reinforcements, or for the sky to stay quiet just a little longer. But he's already been spotted, marked, targeted. There's a pause, a flicker in the feed. Then, confirmation. A kamikaze drone launches into the air, heading straight for him. The moment is tense. Seconds stretch like minutes. The drone drops lower, locking on. Its path is direct, unforgiving, final, and then impact. A blast of dirt, metal, and silence. No return fire, no second chances. The position is empty now. The shovel lies untouched, and the earth he tried to shape has become his grave. June 29th, 2025. The birds of the Magyar are back in the air. This time, they're looking for steel. A new kind of predator has taken to the skies over Ukraine. It's inexpensive, fast, and quite accurate. Drones with FPV. At first, they were just for fun and racing drones, but now they are deadly weapons on the front lines of modern conflict. FPV means first-person view. Operators wear goggles that show live feed from the drone's camera. They seem to be flying inside it, guiding around ruins, trees, and even windows to get to their targets. These guns are not from the government. They are generally manufactured by hand, with pieces that can be bought at a store, and they only cost a few $100s. But when they are loaded with explosives and piloted by competent pilots, they become guided missiles that hit their targets with deadly accuracy. In Ukraine, need has led to new ideas. Engineers, soldiers, and regular people have turned basements and workshops into drone labs. These drones are inexpensive to make, scary, effective, and always changing. They were made with money from the crowd. The battlefield has shifted. Artillery that has been around for a long time is strong but not very accurate. FPV drones are quick, quiet, and very clever. Some skim just above the ground, avoiding trees and electronic jamming, and weave through small holes in trenches before blowing up. No one thought that Russian tanks and armored vehicles would become vulnerable in these ways. Footage shows individuals being hit from above, going through open hatches, or being followed down highways by buzzing robots. But the mental harm is more worse than the physical damage. People have filmed Russian soldiers running away when they heard a drone's hum. When a toy-sized device can kill you without making a sound until the last second, morale breaks. This is more than just changes on the battlefield. It's a big change. Many people didn't think Ukraine could turn consumer electronics into weapons, but they have. It sends a clear message. A lesser force can change the rules of war if they are determined enough. And as the world watches, one question gets louder. Are we ready for the next stage of combat, where code, goggles, and batteries are more important than size or money? What do you think? Are FPV drones the future of combat, or should we all take this warning seriously? Please share your opinions in the comments and subscribe, because tomorrow we'll talk about how Russia is trying to catch up and what that implies for the future of war throughout the world. June 30th, 2025. In the Novopavlivka area, troops from Ukraine's 413 Reed Battalion observed something unusual. A North Korean M1991 multiple rocket system, a replica of the Soviet Uragan, yet more lethal. 240mm gauge. Distinction, 60 kilometers. And now it was in the sights of Ukraine. A drone was deployed, quiet, exact, concentrated. It hit the launcher's visible guiding tracks, initiating a sequence of events. A missile exploded, propelling ahead into a vacant field. The objective was broken into pieces. The cargo? Neutralized in the air. No opportunities for redemption. No secure escape. This was more than just a strike. It was a note. In just 2 weeks, Ukraine's SBU Alpha Group has turned precision into devastation. The video begins with a rare target, a 9S-36 radar system, deep in Russian lines. The drone locks on, races forward, and strikes. One hit, one massive explosion. Then another strike, different target, different angle. Same result, smoke, fire, and nothing left behind. Next comes a moving vehicle, tracked and destroyed in seconds. A tank is spotted on a ridge, gone before it can even fire. Then a convoy, multiple vehicles. One by one, they're hit with kamikaze drones. Guidance systems stay locked until the final frame fades to black. It doesn't stop there. Thermal view reveals another armored vehicle, obliterated. Then comes something rare, drone-on-drone combat. High above the battlefield, a Russian recon UAV is spotted and shot down. Then another, and another. One by one, Russian eyes in the sky are blinded. In total, 39 tanks, 78 armored vehicles, 124 artillery systems, 842 invaders eliminated. 160 words per 1 minute, 4 seconds. Kharkiv region, 2025. A lone motorcycle speeds through rough forest terrain, tracked from above. Seconds later, it crashes. A kamikaze drone follows. One direct hit and silence. Then another figure is spotted. Running, armed, marked. He doesn't make it far. More targets appear. A cargo truck, a UAZ Buhanka swerving through narrow streets. Each one tracked. Each one eliminated. Even a hidden ammo depot explodes in flame. What wasn't moving soon erupts. A second truck, a civilian car, gone in seconds. Then comes another Buhanka. It's not just destroyed, it burns. A quad bike near a settlement, also gone. More vehicles, more drones. Night vision reveals headlights, followed by fire. A collapsed shelter is spotted, then leveled. Ash, debris, and smoke mark what's left. The final seconds race through chaos. Vehicle after vehicle, soldier after soldier, wiped off the map. This isn't just an operation, it's a purge, and no one escapes. June 30th, 2025. A dirt road winds through dense forest. Inside, an armored vehicle pushes forward, cutting through silence and green. Then the boots hit the ground. Camouflaged Ukrainian soldiers begin their approach, slipping between trees in near silence. Their suits blend with the foliage. Their steps barely touch the earth. Thermal optics engage. Targets light up, hidden shapes between branches. Heat signatures locked in. The team splits. Some observe. Others take cover. They wait, watch, then move. Again, thermal eyes scan ahead. A faint shape on the ground. Possibly injured. Possibly not alone. They keep advancing. Carefully, deliberately. Guns raised. Eyes sharp. Suddenly, a shoulder-fired RPG launches. Smoke trails back into the trees. A blast echoes out. The drone feed switches, another thermal view. Thermal shows a man, standing, hands raised. A Russian soldier surrendering, exposed.
Я боец Российской Федерации. Благодарен бойцам украинских сил за то, что сохранили мою жизнь. Взяли меня в плен.